listening to Catholic Chicago on WNDZ 750 AM. Every Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., the Archdiocese of Chicago presents programming about the people, events, and issues that touch our lives. Thanks for letting us be part of your morning. Now again, Catholic Chicago.
Good morning, and welcome to the Voice of Charity. I'm Katie Bredemann, and we thank you so much for joining us today as we continue to talk about all the great things happening at Catholic Charities as we continue to help people in need throughout Cook and Lake counties. As a reminder, the Voice of Charity airs on WNDZ 750 AM here in Chicago with a live stream on YouTube and Facebook at Catholic Chicago. Today's show is about a group of people who are very important to us at Catholic Charities, senior citizens. Our programs and services have always been structured so seniors who reach out to us know that they always have a friend in Catholic Charities. These programs and services include benefits assistance, care coordination, adult protective services, housing service coordination, congregate and home-delivered meals, hospital transition, and more. We have an annual Senior Unity Mass that for 48 years has been gathering seniors for a celebration of faith and friendship. And we publish Teenager News, a free Catholic Charities publication that was started 53 years ago to bring helpful news and entertainment to the homes of Chicago seniors. And I'm honored to be the editor of that newspaper. We continue to listen to the needs expressed by our seniors, and we respond with programs and services that enrich their lives. And because of all of this, Catholic Charities Senior Services is one of our largest service areas. With me today to bring us an update on all the summer events happening with Senior Services is Mary Ann Bibat, Catholic Charities Vice-President of Senior Services. Welcome, Mary Ann.
Thank you, Katie.
So glad that you are able to be with us today. Can you share with our audience what the main goals of Catholic Charities Senior Services are?
Sure. Our primary goal with Senior Services is to offer anything a senior would need to be able to remain independent at home in the community. So we talk about in-home services, meals, transportation, getting them to different events so they can socialize. Any of those programs are what we focus on for our seniors.
And what are the most common concerns seniors have about living independently, and how are we able to help them?
I think our primary call is that seniors need assistance. They maybe need someone to come and help them clean the house. They need help shopping. They need help preparing food. They need transportation. Maybe they have things that come in the mail they don't understand. Someone to help them sort through explain their benefits. Anything, you name it. And, those are probably our most common concerns that we get when seniors call us.
And so we have programs and services that will bring people into their homes to assist them, but there's also probably a host of community partners that we rely on to work with us to help those seniors. Can you share what some of those partners are?
Sure. Well, we work with the Illinois Department on Aging, and we work with various what we call in-home providers. So we have homemakers who come in. We have emergency so we can get the devices that you wear. If you need assistance, we have food delivery, medication management, all types of community partners to bring seniors what they need.
And I know when COVID-19 started, seniors were hit especially hard. Those who live independently and those who lived in assisted living facilities in Chicago and around the nation. Can you explain what were the first things that you had to do to adapt the senior services service area at Catholic Charities so we could continue to provide support to seniors throughout our area?
Absolutely. So when COVID-19 hit, who got hit the hardest? Our senior population. So first off, it was keeping them safe, making sure they were not the COVID-19. So immediately we had to stop all group programming. We couldn't have congregate meals. We couldn't have seniors gather at our adult daycare sites. So it's keeping seniors home safe, but then getting them what they needed. So getting food delivery to their homes, getting PPE, cleaning supplies, medications. So it was checking on them via phone calls, making sure they had masks and hand sanitizers. So you stay home safe and we'll bring to you what you need. So that was our primary goal, is keeping them safe and getting them what they needed in their homes.
And I know Catholic Charities staff members went above and beyond to stay connected to the seniors. Our live stream is showing some photos here now, and I've had the pleasure of speaking with a number of your staff members, Mary Ann, who got very creative, right, with drive-by visits, and as you said, phone call routines. Can you share a little bit about how they became very innovative in staying connected to our seniors?
Absolutely. So what we did with our adult daycare clients, we would have the staff drive to their homes with signs, balloons, just to visit them so they still felt that one-on-one contact. We also, with the meals, we realized we have a large ethnic population, various ethnic, population. To some of our seniors. So yeah, it was fun. And just, doing drive-by handout, they couldn't gather. So staff would stand on the curb and just hand them a meal through their car, just to make sure, again, that they were getting the nutritional needs met during this time of uncertainty.
And I know that
it was challenging, but it was also fun when we look back and look at all the creative ways we stayed in contact with our seniors.
You could probably write a book now, right? That a year has passed about really how everybody rose to the occasion, right? And I know that you mentioned that there, as time went on, there was an emergency senior services fund that you were able to, utilize in making sure that we stay connected to our seniors. Can you explain a little bit about that? Was it federally funded or on our state or local? How did that come about, and how were we able to use those funds to help seniors?
Sure. So this was great. This was through the Illinois Department on Aging. The governor and the director realized we needed to get some money to seniors now. So they established the agency that did care coordination, got access to this money, and the money was used primarily for what we talked about, to get food delivered, to get transportation, get them doctor's visits, anything, rent assistance, anything that they needed right away in order to be able to maintain their independence is what we were able to do. And the good news is the Department on Aging is continuing this. So this money is still available. So again, any senior out there who has a need, please call Catholic Charities and we will connect you to whatever you need. So that will continue.
And I'll share with everybody that phone number is 312-655-7700. Again, 312-655-7700. Or you can email us at gethelp@catholiccharities.net. So anybody listening there who they themselves or someone they know might be a senior who needs assistance, please reach out to us. We'd be so happy to help you. We're going to take a break here on The Voice of Charity and return in just a moment to continue our conversation with Mary Ann Bibat about Catholic Charities Senior Services. Please stay with us.
Caring adults make all the difference in the lives of adolescents. Catholic Charities understands this, and our mentorship program provides a free opportunity for youth living in Lake County to spend time, virtually, with volunteers who genuinely care about them. This program is ideal for youths age 9 to 12 who may need support navigating the challenges of childhood and early adolescence. Our amazing volunteers serve as friends and role models who help youth recognize their strengths and empower them to reach their full potential. Catholic Charities conducts a thorough background check on every volunteer, and our program coordinator closely monitors and supports each relationship. Mentoring is a fun after-school program that is totally different from remote learning. Virtual group sessions help youth enjoy fun activities with their peers, too. We're connecting youth with great role models. Join us today. To learn more, call 312-937-3375. That's 312-937-3375.
The Word Made Clear is exactly what its name implies. It's an easy-to-understand explanation of the Word of God, the Gospel. Hello, I'm Father James McElhone, Director of Biblical Formation for the Archdiocese of Chicago. I'd like to invite you to take our free online Bible study program by going to thewordmadeclear.org. Our website offers an audio-based guide to the Gospels of Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John. Listen to my lectures and follow along with the handouts provided. There are even discussion guides. You can also explore the biblical roots of the Mass. And there are links to a wide variety of biblical sources that will benefit both teachers and students of the sacred scriptures. Just go to wordmadeclear.org to experience our free online Bible study program. Again, it's free at wordmadeclear.org. It's the Word of God. Enjoy.
Welcome back to the Voice of Charity. I'm Katie Bredemann, and I have the distinct pleasure today of being with Mary Ann Bibat, Catholic Charities Vice-President of Senior Services, and we're talking about how Catholic Charities Senior Services pivoted in many ways to continue to reach out to our seniors during the pandemic and where we are today. Mary Ann, before the break, we were talking about the many ways that your program managers pivoted during the pandemic. I know they did a lot on the ground, but they also did a lot online. Can you share with our audience some of the Zoom programs that they created to make sure that we stay connected with our seniors and help them?
Absolutely. So this was a little challenging because a lot of us had to get used to using technology during the pandemic. But once we got going, it was great. We were able to offer Tai Chi classes. We even did some improv classes. We did a storytelling segment. A couple of our senior centers got together and they did a talent show where seniors did things from home. We did a trivia contest. Our caregiver program and our memory cafe, we started hosting online Zoom sessions. So you name it, we did it, just again to try to keep the programming going and keep our seniors engaged.
It's such a credit to you and your team that they care so much about the people that we serve, that they weren't going to let a pandemic or anything stop them from staying connected.
Exactly.
I know that your team also was very, very instrumental. As soon as COVID-19 vaccinations became available, your team was part of some of the very first Catholic Charities vaccination events that we held. Can you explain how they did that and how they, were able to get seniors vaccinated and who our partners were in that process?
Absolutely. So one of the first things we did was we partnered with Walgreens, who came to all of our senior buildings, and we were able to get any senior in our senior building who wanted to get vaccinated. We were able to do that. We also partnered with the City of Chicago, Illinois Department on Aging, several different community organizations who were hosting vaccine clinics. Our goal was to call the seniors, get them the appointments, arrange transportation if they needed to, remind them the day before, hey, your vaccination's tomorrow, you'll be picked up, and just educating, just talking through with them, letting them know the vaccine is safe, and just talking about the science behind it, why it's important to get it. So that continued for several months. It's still continuing now, as we still have individuals we would want to help to get vaccinated. So again, I think that was super important to really help seniors and those who were homebound. Katie, the city of Chicago with the fire department did have a program where they would go to seniors' homes and provide the vaccination in their homes. Several visiting nurses associations did that as well. So our goal was to find out who needed the vaccine and how we could get them there or get the vaccine to them. So I'm praying we were successful. I'm hoping we were able to save many lives by doing this.
And when the seniors came to get a vaccination, am I right that they were also given, a mini health exam just to check their vitals and check in with a health professional there?
Absolutely. They were given an exam. They were given information at that time. If they had any questions or needs, we were also giving them food, cleaning supplies, masks. So we tried to, anything that they needed, we tried to provide at that time. So yes.
It sounds really wonderful, but I'm thinking about it. It must have been quite a logistic, I don't want to say nightmare, but a logistic challenge, right? To be contacting each person and then reminding them 3 weeks later to go back and get the second shot. Really quite a challenge for your staff. You have a very, very dedicated, committed group, but this was really above and beyond probably what they had ever experienced before.
Yeah, it was quite challenging. We didn't do home visits for a while. So because we weren't doing home visits, that did give us some additional time to be able to make calls. We tried to bring volunteers and anything we could do to again, this was a priority. So we did what we did what we needed to do.
I know two other areas of senior services, our drop-in senior centers and our adult daycare centers, as you mentioned earlier, had to be temporarily suspended. They're so popular. Can you share a little bit with our audience about what happens at the drop-in centers as well as the adult daycare centers and where they stand now?
Sure. So we, about 2 months ago in May, I was going to say, we were centers little by little. So we just brought a few people in at a time. And so far, we've been very successful. Senior centers, we didn't necessarily close, but we couldn't do group activities and we couldn't do group meals. So what we're starting to do now is bring back some activities. We're trying to do things outdoors where we could spread out and distance. And the meals, we're still doing boxed meals, but we're now allowing individuals to sit together with some distance and eat their meals. So we're getting there little by little. So I'm very hopeful that over the next several months we'll be hopefully looking like we used to prior to the pandemic, which is what we all want. So.
And there's 12 of these drop-in centers. Can you share with the audience where they are located?
Sure. So we have 10 of them in the city of Chicago, spread throughout the various regions of Chicago. We have a senior center in Calumet City at our Bernardin Manor site. And then in Grays Lake, we also have a senior center there in Lake County. So again, if you want these specific locations, you can go to our website, give us a call, and we can direct you to the center that would be closest to where you live.
And then our adult daycare centers, those are for our seniors who are a little bit more frail and really can't be left alone. So it's an opportunity for family members or caregivers to get a little bit of a respite. Am I right? And can you share where those three centers are?
Sure. So our adult daycare sites are for individuals who really shouldn't be left alone during the day. They have some memory issues. They have some cognitive issues. They need hands-on assistance. So we have two in the south part of the city of Chicago. I think they showed the addresses there. And we have one in Oak Park. And a lot of this is also for the caregiver can have their loved one at a secure facility. They can work, they can get a little bit of respite. We provide meals, we have a nurse on staff, we can administer medications, we do a lot of social activities, we try to engage, and it was really hard when those closed. It was hard for our participants and also hard for the family members. So we were thrilled that we were able to bring seniors back, and it's great for them, and it's also very helpful for their family members. So.
What a blessing to the seniors and to their family members and caregivers as well. We're going to take another break here on The Voice of Charity, and when we come back, we're going to continue our conversation about Catholic Charities Senior Services. Please stay tuned.
There is so much waiting for you at Catholic Charities Senior Services. We offer programs and services to help make the most of every day. Friendships and fun are guaranteed at our drop-in senior centers. Our adult daycare centers offer enjoyment and greater supervision to seniors who need it, while their caregivers get a break. Holy Family Villa provides a beautiful, safe environment for seniors looking for short or long-term residential facility. And we offer assistance with senior benefits, care coordination, congregate and home-delivered meals, hospital transition, and much more. For more than 100 years, we have accompanied seniors through every transition in their lives, and we are here for you now. Catholic Charities is a name and an agency you can trust. Call Senior Services today at 312-655-7700. That's 312-655-7700.
I feel special. I feel great. I got good grades.
We've seen a huge surge in our kids now meeting or exceeding grade level. Come check us out. You may have never thought we were an option before.
Welcome back to the Voice of Charity. I'm Katie Bredemann, and today we're talking about all the great things happening at Catholic Charities Senior Services with Mary Ann Bibat, Catholic Charities Vice-President of Senior Services. Mary Ann, can I ask about the Adult Protective Services area? How was that impacted during the pandemic, and how is that service area able to resume now?
So initially when the pandemic hit, unfortunately, the abuse of seniors doesn't stop. So that program for a short period of time did suspend in-home visits, and we were making phone calls. Again, this was directed by the state and trying to make sure we kept everyone safe. That was just short-lived, and then they did resume the face-to-face visits in the home. So we do our best. We wear PPE. We try to distance, but you know, that's unfortunately it's a problem where we have seniors who are neglected, financially exploited, emotionally abused. So we are one of several agencies that do go out to investigate and then hopefully help the situation, help the senior, help the family member. So that's still going, Katie.
I know that you're incredibly thorough. Your team of case managers is incredibly thorough and sensitive and delicate about what they do, and I'm so glad you're able to resume that more aggressively now. But I'm sure you hung in there during the transition, because I've had the pleasure of meeting several of your case managers, and they're really, really wonderful about handling those situations delicately but thoroughly to make sure that the seniors are protected. As we also mentioned at the top of the show, Catholic Charities Senior Unity Mass is celebrating 48 years of gathering seniors from Chicago and its suburb in a spirit of faith and friendship. This year, the Mass will be a virtual event this Sunday at 11 a.m. on YouTube/CatholicChicago. And the Mass will air on the first annual World Day for Grandparents and the Elderly, as designated by Pope Francis this year. Mary Ann, can you tell us about the significance of this new church holiday?
So this is so exciting, Katie, that it's happening this year. You know, Pope Francis has been a champion for seniors since he became our Pope, and he felt like we needed one day worldwide. We have grandparents' days here and there, but let's choose one day where we honor our grandparents and our elderly. And this is the year he established it. It will be the last Sunday of July, which is really nice because it's very close to the feast days of St. Anne, St. Joachim, who are the grandparents of Jesus. So how appropriate to have a liturgical day where we celebrate grandparents and seniors, you know, right around that feast day. So how cool that this year we'll be able to have our Senior Unity Mass aired on that day. And I think the Pope's intent was hopefully parishes around the world would use that day to have special masses, special celebrations to honor our seniors and our grandparents. So I'm thrilled that we're going to make this work. I'm still sad we're not doing it in person, because that is such a joyous day where we have mass and break bread together, but that's okay. We'll have one more year like this, and I'm certain next year we'll be able to gather in person. I'm very excited, Katie.
Well, as you know, last year we had to do the Mass virtually as well, and we had hundreds of seniors tuning in. So we know that there's a very steady group of folks in Chicago who just love to be connected through this annual Senior Unity Mass that Catholic Charities established 48 years ago. So I'm honored to participate in that with you, and we're so excited that it can continue. And as you said, we thank Pope Francis for establishing this worldwide, global Day of Appreciation for seniors and grandparents. That's now going to be, part of the church holiday forevermore. So it's beautiful.
Yeah, Pope Francis, he had a really nice quote. Grandparents are prophets who bring the wisdom and experience of the past to guide the now and the not yet. I love that. Just really showing the importance and honoring our grandparents and our seniors. So I am so thrilled. And the mass will be aired this Sunday, the 25th. It's 11 a.m. On the YouTube at Catholic Charities. It's our 48th annual.
So again, everyone can tune
going
in.
Strong.
Go to YouTube and under the account of Catholic Chicago, which is the Archdiocesan site. And we're so grateful to everyone here at the Archdiocese of Chicago who is helping us produce that Mass and broadcast it for us. Mary Ann, in the short time we have left, can you just remind everybody again how they can reach out to Catholic Charities if they themselves or someone they know could benefit from Catholic Charities Senior Services?
Absolutely. You can always email gethelp@catholiccharities.net. And when we get requests, they will be funneled to me, and I will make sure the appropriate person gets them. You can call our main number at 312-655-7700. You can also go to our website, www.catholiccharities.net. Any one of those ways will get you to someone who can help you.
We also know that Catholic Charities seniors and all seniors are increasingly tech savvy. And so we want to use this opportunity to remind everybody about the ways they can connect with Catholic Charities on social media. You can find us at Facebook, Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of Chicago, on Twitter at CC of Chicago, on Instagram at CC of Chicago, on LinkedIn at Catholic Charities of the Archdiocese of Chicago, and again on YouTube at CC of Chicago. Mary Ann, we are so delighted to have this opportunity to get an update on senior services with you today. You really are such a blessing to all the seniors you serve, and it's been such a pleasure to have you today to share how senior services survived and thrived during the pandemic and how we're back at increasingly full strength to be there as a friend and as a resource for seniors. I also would just add a little shout out that if anybody wants to learn more about Teenager News, our publication for seniors, you can go to teenagernews.org. We have our own website with current and previous issues of our paper. So again, another resource for everybody out there to stay connected to Catholic Charities Senior Services. Thank you again, Mary Ann. And we invite everybody.
Thank you, Katie. My pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks so much. And we invite everybody back again next week for another edition of The Voice of Charity. For now, this is Katie Bredemann, wishing you a very happy and healthy week from everyone at Catholic Charities.
Join us every Monday through Friday at this time for Catholic Chicago. You can stream our programs live or listen to past programs by visiting our website, archchicago.org, and clicking on Radio TV. And please connect with Catholic Chicago on social media.